I've been playing controller on Fortnite ever since I first started, and I knew if I wanted to get better at Fortnite, I would need to switch to keyboard and mouse. So, this is my 1 week progression on KBM. The first thing I did was change all my binds and sensitivity so that I would feel more comfortable when I was doing my mechanics. Then, after I fine-tuned my sensitivity and keybinds, I hopped into a creative practice map to practice my builds, edits, and aim. Also, I've never played builds ever since Niro builds came out, so I'm basically learning how to build again as well. The first thing I did to get used to my build binds was to do some 90s, because they're pretty simple and they don't require much building. But I even struggled doing these 90s because I've never built before, like, in my entire life. So, in order to get better at building, I would need to keep on practicing. Then I went to an edit practice course and I did some edits to see if I could have to fine-tune some of my edit sensitivity and change anything that felt wrong. A key part to getting better at edits and building is making sure you feel comfortable with what you're doing and not going all in, going as fast as you can, making it as snappy as possible. And then I went to do some aim practice. At the start of every new season or chapter, I like to do this just to get a feel for the new weapons and their recoil, their reload time, literally everything about a weapon. I want to know all about it so that in a real game I can know how to use it. And then I ended my day by just doing some free building, making some 90s, making some 1x1s as fast as I could at the time. And a key part about doing this kind of thing is you don't want to go as fast as possible. You want to take your time and you want to get it right before you even try to do it as fast as possible. On day 2, I started with some more free building and some edit practice to start the day. And I didn't actually start my aim until later in the day because I had something prepared for me to actually be able to do some aim training without doing it against some just random walking robots. Once I felt warmed up, I decided to play some Blitz, because that game mode is filled with bots, even some real players. The bots served as some aim training that actually fired back. It could put me in a stressful situation, but the bots weren't good enough to eliminate me, like in this clip here. The bot didn't actually eliminate me, so I got up using my self-revive and eliminated it. Then I played some endless zone wars or an endless box fight so that I could get some warm-up done, or so that I could get some real action going. Instead of just being in a loading screen whenever I died, I made sure it was endless so that I could keep going into the action and not have a second to break. Finally, I ended day 2 doing some more free building, editing. Something really important I want to put on is that you shouldn't just turn off your PC or your console without doing a little bit of cooling down, without warming up, or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it. You should do something to just keep that muscle memory going, even when your PC is off. Just make sure you do something before you just turn it off completely. Moving on to day 3, I again woke up and did some free building and editing. Today, I plan on making my first YouTube video on this channel. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to start growing this channel, getting to higher and higher sub count. So after I felt warmed up, I decided to do the challenge, the Sky-based challenge in 2026. But I wanted to make sure that this Sky-based challenge was not going to have me fighting at all, because I didn't really feel prepared to fight anything. So I just did the Sky-base, and that's how it went. After I finished my Sky-base video, I decided to play some Reload, because Reload is a great way to stay in the game and have continuous action, and get good practice against real players. Because real players, they will panic, they will do random things, they will do extreme clutches just to try and make it out alive. And the way that you can see what you're doing or how to stop that is by playing some Reload, playing some real games. Then I finished day 3 with some free building and some more editing, because I'm getting my aim done in real matches, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you won't win games. You won't. You're new to something, and it's gonna be difficult, because what I know is when I was doing this, my editing, I knew what I tried to do, but my fingers just wouldn't do it. Because it's new, and I have had little success in doing it yet. but every elim and every crown or every box up perfectly, it's a little step that you should congratulate, and those little steps are what's gonna get you to the end. Once again, I woke up and I did some free building on day 4, but I really focused a lot on doing my mechanics. So my editing, I focused really hard on. And I decided to do a different map today because I was getting bored of just the plain white area of a free building map. And this one had some bots for me to practice with, so I could go up to them, piece, and I could try and get a nice one pump on them. But I mean, I haven't really done that yet, so I decided that the next day I was going to focus on my piece ups. I don't know what a piece up is, but I just decided to say piece up. And yeah, I just worked on editing and building on day 4 a lot that day. After I played some Reload, I decided to do some box fights, which, as you can see, I was not very good at, like, at all. And I had no idea what I was doing. But all I knew is that if it helped me progress, then I would play it. But, yeah, I was not progressing at all. Moving away from the embarrassment that is day 4, on day 5, I woke up and decided that I wanted to do a double edit. After about an hour or so of failed attempts, I actually did it. Now, how I did it is a different question. All I did was I just did this edit course. I edited and edited and edited, and I made sure that I wouldn't stop until I almost got a perfect one, and then all I had to do was just add in a few builds and clicking the keybinds, and there you go. You got yourself a double edit. Then I ended my day playing Reload until I got a win, which took 2 hours and I didn't even record it, but every win is one little step towards getting to your goal. It's one of those baby steps that get you better at the game, higher in progression. And if you throw yourself at a scrim or a tournament and expect yourself to do really well after you feel like, oh, I've done pretty good, you're not. You can't. You're new to something, and your brain needs time to actually work out how to do it. So give yourself some time. That's all it takes. Now, for these last few days, I'm going to put them all together because they're basically the same thing. That doesn't mean you should just skip them. Every day is something that you need to do. And in order to get better, you have to keep going. You have to keep playing. And if you don't do that, you're going to forget the muscle memory that you've been building up. But if you keep doing that, you're going to solidify it in your brain. So what I did really was I just made some regular Battle Royale and some free building and some Reload. I just played that, and I think playing on keyboard and mouse for 7 days really helped me, but I think I'm going to get better and better and better over time the more I keep playing. Also, something I did in the very beginning was I basically decided that I wanted to edit my keybinds almost every day. And every day, I would just keep getting worse and worse because I wouldn't have the time to put it in my memory on how to place a floor, or how to collect something, or how to put something down. And just remember, all the losses you're putting is one step closer to actually making your goal a reality. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.